Ever heard of Cropsey? For decades, kids on Staten Island whispered about a shadowy figure who snatched children and lived in the ruins of an abandoned asylum. But this wasn't just a campfire tale. The legend took a dark turn in the 1980s when real children began disappearing. Suddenly, the myth felt all too real. Was Cropsey just a story, or was something far more sinister lurking in the shadows of Staten Island? The legend of Cropsey was rooted in fear, but it gained terrifying credibility with the case of Andre Rand. A former employee at the Willowbrook State School, Rand was linked to several child disappearances in the 1980s. The school itself was a horror story, underfunded, overcrowded, and eventually shut down after a shocking expose. Rand's connection to the school and the missing children blurred the line between urban legend and horrifying reality. Willowbrook wasn't just a backdrop, it was a breeding ground for fear. The institution was exposed in the 1970s for its inhumane conditions, thanks to journalist Geraldo Rivera. After its closure, the decaying buildings became a magnet for urban explorers and ghost stories. Cropsey, once a fictional boogeyman, now had a real-world lair. The eerie setting only fueled the legend, making it harder to separate the myth from the disturbing truths buried beneath. In 2009, the documentary Cropsey reignited public interest by investigating the legend and its ties to Andre Rand. Filmmakers Joshua Zeman and Barbara Brancaccio, both Staten Island natives, explored how the myth evolved and how real trauma shaped it. They interviewed families of missing children and uncovered chilling details about Rand's movements. The film didn't just tell a story, it forced viewers to confront how urban legends can mask real horrors hiding in plain sight. So, was Cropsey real? The answer is both yes and no. The name may have started as a scary story, but the fear it represented was rooted in real events: abuse, neglect, and disappearances. Andre Rand became the face of that fear, but the legend endures because it speaks to something deeper: the monsters we create to explain the unexplainable. In the end, Cropsey is a mirror, reflecting both our darkest fears and the truths we try to ignore.